Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. I hope you all are doing really well. I'm not gonna say sorry because I know sorry doesn't justify this at all because I haven't posted a video for so long. But life has been so crazy and I'll share all that craziness with you guys. But first of all, thank you so much for those of you who reach out to me, ask me if everything is okay on my side. So thank you so much. Really appreciate. As you can see, I'm in my car right now because I came to Patel Brothers. It's been about a month or so since I came here. So I was like, before I go in, I just want to talk to you guys for a few minutes. So where should I begin? Oh yeah, I changed my job. I now work from home. I manifested this job, didn't know it would be that quick, and now I'm giving second thought to it, like whether I made the right decision or not. So the reason I did it is because my husband also works from home. So I see the benefit of it, like he doesn't have to drive anywhere, he's not in the traffic, save so much time and all that stuff. So I was like, oh, let me try it too. Sure enough, applied for this job, didn't have any problem with my previous job at all, but I just like, let me try it and see if that works. I applied for it, didn't hear from them for last, about 2-3 months. I was like, okay, fine. I'm okay where I am, so didn't care at all. So, it's been about 3 weeks since I started this job, right? So they called me, went through 4 different interviews, and sure enough, they are like, okay, that's it. You are on board. So I was like, oh no, I was not ready for this. So that time I was working on one of the projects with my previous job. So I had to rush, finish that. And let's say Friday was my last day at the work. And then Monday I started a new job. So didn't have any downtime. And that time kids were at home also for spring break. So many things were going on, right? So I started this job, and like I say, not sure how I feel about this, because before I thought like I'm a homebody. I love to stay home, take care of the things and all that stuff. Now before it was different story because the kids were at home and I was running with them, like, taking them to different places, taking them to school and preparing the lunch and all that kind of stuff, right? Now we are empty nester. We don't have a kids. I mean, they both are in college now. And that's what I thought. I was like, okay, I love working from home. That would be perfect. It's a perfect scenario, right? And now I have worked from last 3 weeks. I don't know how I feel about this. I was like, did I make the right decision or should I go back to my previous job? Because the thing is like, when you're working from home, I mean, I'm not getting that disconnection. Like here I'm at home, I'm downstairs making chai, do what I need to do, come upstairs, sit in front of computer. We are on Zoom all the time, but I don't need to turn on my camera. I'm just listening to people. And I was like, I miss interacting with people. I miss seeing their body language. I miss their expressions. I miss all that stuff, because when you're on Zoom, I mean, if the camera is not on, you can't see them. All you do is just hear them basically. So I was like, I don't know how I feel about this. Because like I say, there is no any disconnection, right? It's like before, it's like if it's even 8:05, I was like, oh my gosh, I'm late. I need to rush. So I'm bustle in the morning, like you make a lunch and chai. Our morning scenario is at most of our house. So it's not like that anymore. It's like I wake up, all I need is maybe half an hour or so, and I'm upstairs because my office is upstairs in my bedroom. Because we do have the Nook there. So they did provide me the laptop, computers and all that stuff. And so my table, chair, everything is upstairs. So it's like here, I finish my breakfast. I'm upstairs. I'm doing what I need to do. So it's like, I don't get that disconnection, because here you leave the home, you go to work, you leave the work and you come home. So you have that thing. But here it's like, I don't have that. And like I say, the one main thing that I really miss is interacting with people, right? I mean, I want to be out there. And here, I don't get that. And I'm kind of person that I don't want to be in my pajamas all day long. I want to get dressed up. I want to look presentable. Even here, right now, I came to Patel Brothers. I still dressed up. It's like, that's who I am. I've been like that for all my life. I want to look presentable. So I was like, I don't know. I mean, and I've been doing this. Like in the morning, I do get dressed up and all that. But I was like, who care what kind of lipstick I have put it? I can put like maybe bright red color or the black color. Who's gonna see it, right? Who's gonna see what kind of eyeshadow I have, or who's gonna see what I'm wearing, kind of thing, right? So I miss all that stuff. So I don't know how I feel so far. If you are someone who's working from home, if you have any tip, please let me know. Because I was like, if things doesn't work out, I'm going back to my previous job, because they even told me too, is like, any point, if things doesn't work out, if you want to come back, the doors are always open. So all I had to do is call them. It's like, hey, I'm coming back. That's all I need to do. So I don't know. I miss talking to people. So I was like, in that case, I might have to just post more videos or be on the social media more so I can at least interact with you guys, right? So that is the one thing. Kids are doing really well. They both are in college. Raj has been extremely busy because he's going to start taking or preparing for the MCAT end of this year or maybe beginning of next year. So medical school, to get into medical school, it's not easy at all. So he's working really hard right now. So if he doesn't get time to come home, we just go and see him in the weekend. Aryan, since it's his first year, so it's not too crazy for him right now, but Raj definitely, because he's volunteering at the hospital. So he goes over there, as well as he's working on research paper. So life, I'm telling you, life is so busy, all the time. Like there is always something, right? So I definitely miss talking to you guys, making videos. And I was like, doesn't matter what now. I think I'm going to make a point to post at least one video a week. That way, I feel connected with you guys, right? It's like now it seems like I don't have any friend at all. I miss all that stuff. So anyways, that's the major thing is going on right now. Other than that, things are really well. So let's go in the Patel Brothers. I don't know if I'm going to record anything in there, because you know how the manager is over there. He doesn't like when I record anything. But definitely I'll share with you guys what I buy. And even like, I have so many videos that I have recorded, like whenever I'm making new recipes or things like that, I record, but just didn't get time to edit and uploads and all that stuff. But I promise I'll be very good with this, and I will try my best to post at least one video a week. So it's enough me talking. Let's go inside.
I will definitely miss driving on this road. So this is the road I used to take every single morning when I go to work. It was my last day. I recorded, and that day, as you can see, we had flurries and rain, but I miss my last job so badly. Anyways, I came home, so let me just go ahead and share with you what I bought from Indian store. So this one is basically Gujarati dal masala. It's pretty easy. They just say that you just boil the dal and add this masala in it. I actually really like it the way I make my Gujarati dal, but I was like, let me just try it and see how it is. So got that, as well as few other masala I needed, and I bought this bread. They make the fresh bread over there, and I'm craving for pav bhaji as well as the masala pav so badly, so I bought that pav. And I do have the recipe for this mirch but this time I was like, let me just buy it. So just a few snacks that I need to keep. I always keep it in the pantry, so got that. And if you are into spicy food, I would say get this Fulvary, especially this brand. I always find it at the Patel Brothers and not anywhere else. So if you are into spicy snacks, get this one, specifically this brand. Oh my gosh, it is spicy and it is so good. I mean, there is no way I can finish the entire bag at once, but I was like, once you start, you don't want to stop. And also they do have the fresh kitchen there, so I bought the vada pav as well as the samosa sandwich. So got that, and of course the kakra, because sometimes I just make like kakra pizza. So those are the things I got it. Also bought the normal vegetables that I usually buy, but this time I saw that now they do carry the cut vegetables like this. So they had the beet as well as the cabbage, cauliflower and bhindi. I did not buy that, but I was like, I mean, it saves so much time, right? When it's already cut like that. So maybe next time I'll get that, but just the usual vegetables that I normally buy it. But the one thing that last time when I went to Indian store, I bought gluten-free flour. It's a Swad brand, and I just bought one bag, and I was like, let me just buy one, start with it and see how it is. Now, if you make the regular chapati out of this flour, yes, you can tell the difference. But let's say if you're making parathas, like aloo paratha, cabbage, cauliflower paratha, or just the normal paratha, you cannot tell the difference that it is made out of the gluten-free flour. It is so good. So today I'm going to share the recipe of muthiya by using this gluten-free flour. Guys, it came out so good that again you cannot tell that it is made out of the gluten-free flour. So here I do have the Lauki. I shred the Lauki. Into that I'm gonna add some green chilies as well as the garlic. If you're not fan of garlic, no need to worry about it. You don't have to add that. Also now I'm gonna add all the usual masala like haldi powder, dhania jeera powder, red chili powder. Of course we want a little bit of hing in it, and salt to taste. Now salt at the first you don't want to add too much, because while mixing it the Lauki will ooze out some water, right? So we don't want to add too much in it. So just add a little bit and just go ahead and mix everything. As I say, try this recipe, and especially if you are into gluten-free, this is so good for breakfast or the lunch. And this is the second time I made it, but very first time when I made it, I didn't know what to expect because of the flour. But believe me guys, it came out so good. And first I'm gonna go ahead and add 1 cup of flour into this, right? Because it's all depend on the Lauki. Sometimes it has lots of moisture, sometimes it doesn't have much. So you just need to play with the flour a little bit. And also I'm adding some besan into it. Now just go ahead and mix everything. While mixing it, if you feel like it that it's not binding properly, then you can just go ahead and sprinkle some water in it. You don't want to add too much. You can just go ahead and sprinkle some water into it. It will take some time because you want to just make sure that all the masalas and flours and everything get mixed properly, right? So at the end it's gonna look like this, and I'm gonna go ahead and add some oil into it, because again I need to make sure that it doesn't stick to my hand and I can roll this properly. So once you even add the oil in it, then again just go ahead and just make sure everything is well mixed, and then have the steamer on the side, and we'll go ahead and steam this for about 20 minutes. Also, you do want to apply some oil on top of the plate so that way it doesn't get stick, and of course you will need it for your hand as well. Now when you make the cylinder shape like this, you don't want to make it too big, because what will happen is if it's too big, chances are that it might not get steamed properly from inside, right? So just make a medium size, because once you steam that, they're gonna get bigger anyways. So as you can see here, they are just a medium size. They are not too big. And after 20-25 minutes, I'm gonna take them out. Of course, you want to check them first, make sure that got steamed properly. So after 25 minutes, I took them out, and of course, you do want to let them cool down completely before you cut them. So you can serve this two-way. As you can see, I cut some of them, and I still have some of them there. So you can go ahead and cut them, drizzle some oil on top of that, and serve it with the garlic chutney and cup of chai. That's it. Best combination. If not, you can add the tadka and make them like crunchy, and that way it also tastes really good. So for that, first of all, here in a pan, I'm gonna take some oil. Yes, for this, you need a little bit extra oil. Also adding some mustard seed as well as the hing. And then I'm adding some sesame seed. That also gonna give really good crunch to this. And then I'll just go ahead and add the muthiya into this. Once you add it, you do wanna keep it there for a few minutes. And then after that, just toss them around and make sure that it get crunchy from all sides. It will take just a few minutes, but here it is. It's all done. As you can see, it is nice and crunchy. Serve it with the chai and enjoy this muthiya, guys. I hope you have enjoyed today's video. Thank you so much for watching, and I will be back soon with the other video. Take care, guys. Bye.